Good evening, and welcome back to another exciting episode on False and Styles on West Coast TV. Today, I have with me a gentleman here, and the topic for today is very, very interesting. But before we dive into the story, let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll dive into it. Today, too, we are inside Tesco Hotel, located at Agona Nkwanta off the Akmenim Takwa Road. Inti se pe baby na your wedding, pe baby na your way, pe baby na relaxer. Tesco Hotel is the very, very perfect place for you to be. So the topic of today is perception about policing in Ghana. Yeah, there were lots of perceptions about police for Ghana hiding. Ebisi police for today, ebisi police for a day, in some of our police for or also. And I know that you would want answers to it. So today I have with me here Mr. Frank, who is a policeman. He's going to answer a lot of our questions. So, Mr. Frank, what are you saying?
Yamiadu mwana answer.
Yamiadu. Mefacho, Woody, full name near
Alright, so I'm Frank BAFFOUR.
Frank BAFFOUR.
In policing, we talk with title or we say rank. So in policing, I'm Detective Lance Corporal BAFFOUR.
Detective
Lance Corporal.
Lance Corporal BAFFOUR. Okay. Inti Ufri in here pa.
Alright, so I'm stationed at Takrade.
We station here what Takrade. Okay. But once Ufi.
Okay. I'm from a town called Dunkornofen. I don't think you know that.
Dunkornofen?
Yeah, Dunkornofen.
Mateda.
Okay, Central Region.
Okay.
But then, should we say at the latter part of Central Region? Because it's a town when you are going, you either pass through Western Region or Ashanti Region.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Inti Mukachi and Afanti.
Yeah, Kachi. Sure.
And I what?
Yeah, Kachi.
I don't understand. That's a Central Region Fanti now.
Yeah, didn't try for. So I didn't try that. Yeah, that's how I tried. Didn't try. The people from Bunkwa, we are all didn't try. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. And see, who calls schools name now?
Alright, so I had my basic school and then my basic education at Dunkornofen St. James Catholic Boys School.
Okay.
That was where I had my basic and then JHS education. And I furthered it at University Practice Senior High School at Cape Coast.
Okay.
That's UCC Senior High. Then after SHS, I had the chance to join Ghana Police Service. That was from 2018. So, and then I came out 2019. And then ever since I came out, my station has been Takrade.
So you've been in the policing from 2019 or 2020?
I would say 2019.
2019. Oh, and they're all macho.
Oh, not that long. We thought
You've been...
we want to reach there.
Yeah, because the last time, now we'll kasa about why graduation then.
Sure. So along school, I would say along work, I scheduled myself and then I entered into the university and then I would say I'm almost done with the university. I'm done with my final exams. I left with our final year project. Then that one.
That one, is it to promote yourself in the policing or is...
Okay, I would say my main motive for continuing the education as compared to me having job was one word. When people see you in uniform and then you try, let's say you apprehend them or you approach them and then someone asks you, do you know who I am? That word, one day someone said it and then it got to me. So I told myself, I'll apprehend myself in this policing, learn on the job, and then ensure maybe after my first degree, I'll see if I can do some small law. So that school, I just want to know much about my work and then what is right at the right time or what is wrong at the wrong time. So you knowing where... No, listen, you knowing your left from your right. In fact, no one will intimidate you and then no one will bully you, no matter what. You know what to do at the right time. And then you always ensure doing the right thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And see, say I'm the way free. Don't call no thing honum now. What a kind of police that it's in school no where you going outside work and I say now we are no room.
Okay, I would say I did it weekends. And then weekends it was mostly online too. So it was really favoring me. Sometimes you go for a shift and then your small time you have to ensure if you have data.
Oh, you never like stepped into a classroom. It was only on the phone.
I do write exams on. Like, let's say end of semesters, we go to school and then we write.
Oh,
But lecture
for the lectures, they go.
solely online.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not.
Wow.
Now listen, you see, during COVID time, most universities introduced this e-learnings, yes. But then I had the opportunities to also. I also had the opportunity to attend a technology university, that's Ghana Communication Technology.
Okay, so you're a tech person already.
They majored in the school's perception was they want to ensure that these e-learning platforms go higher. So as other schools are like retrieve.
Good evening and welcome back to another exciting episode on Force and Styles on West Coast TV. Today I have with me a gentleman here, and the topic for today is very, very interesting. But before we dive into the story, let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll dive into it. Today too, we are inside Tesco Hotel, located at Agona Nkwanta off the Menim Takwa Road. Inti se pe baby na your wedding, if a baby na your way, if a baby na relaxer, Tesco Hotel is the very, very perfect place for you to be. So the topic of today is perception about policing in Ghana. Yeah, there were lots of perceptions about police for Ghana Hadi. Ebisi police for today, ebisi police for a day, ebisi in some of our police for or also. And I know that you would want answers to it. So today I have with me here Mr. Frank, who is a policeman. He's going to answer a lot of our questions. So, Mr. Frank, what are you saying? Yamiado.
Alright, so I'm Frank BAFFOUR.
Frank BAFFOUR.
In policing, we talk with title or we say rank. So in policing, I'm Detective Lance Corporal BAFFOUR.
Detective
Lance Corporal.
Lance Corporal BAFFOUR. Okay. Inti Ufri in here pa.
Alright, so I'm stationed at Takrade.
We station here at Takrade. But once I'll finish.
Okay. I'm from a town called Dunkornofen. I don't think you know that.
Dunkornofen?
Yeah, Dunkornofen.
Mateda.
Okay, Central Region.
Okay.
But then, should we say at the latter part of Central Region? Because it's a town when you are going, you either pass through Western Region or Ashanti Region.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Inti Mukachi and Afanti.
Yeah, Kachi. Sure.
And I what?
Yeah, Kachi.
I don't understand. That's a Central Region Fanti now.
Yeah, Densha for. But I Densha that. Yeah, that's our tribe, Densha. The people from Bunkwa, we are all Densha, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, and see, who calls school's name now?
Alright, so I had my basic school and then my basic education at Dunkornofen, St. James Catholic Boys School.
Okay.
That was where I had my basic and then JHS education. Then I furthered it at University Practice Senior High School at Cape Coast.
Okay.
That's UCC Senior High. Then after SHS, I had the chance to join Ghana Police Service. That was from 2018. So, and then I came out 2019. And then ever since I came out, my station has been Takrade.
So you've been in the policing from 2019 or 2020?
I would say 2019.
2019. Oh, and they're all macho.
Oh, not that long. We thought
You've been...
we want to reach there.
Yeah, because the last time now we kasa about why graduation being.
Sure. So along school, I would say along work, I scheduled myself and then I entered into the university and then I would say I'm almost done with the university. I'm done with my final exams. I left with our final year project. Then that one.
That one, is it to promote yourself in the policing or is...
Okay, I would say my main motive for continuing the education as compared to me having job was one word. When people see you in uniform and then you try, let's say you apprehend them or you approach them and then someone asks you, do you know who I am? That word, one day someone said it and then it got to me. So I told myself, I'll apprehend myself in this policing, learn on the job, and then ensure maybe after my first degree, I'll see if I can do some small law. Go down.
School.
I just want to know much about my work and then what is right at the right time or what is wrong at the wrong time. So you knowing where no, listen, you knowing your left from your right. In fact, no one will intimidate you, and then no one will bully you, no matter what. You know what to do at the right time, and then you always ensure doing the right thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And see, say I'm the way free. Don't call no fame honum now. What a kind of it's in school, no, where you going outside. Where can I say now we are no home?
Okay, I would say I did it weekends, and then weekends it was mostly online too, so it was really favoring me. Sometimes you go for a shift, and then your small time you have to ensure if you have data.
Oh, you never like stepped into your classroom. It was only on the phone.
I do write exams on, like let's say end of semesters we go to school and then we write.
Oh,
but lecture
for the lectures they go
solely online.
Yeah, then
It's nice.
wow.
Now listen, you see, during COVID time, most universities introduced this e-learnings, yes. But then I had the opportunities to also
Like
I also had the opportunity to attend a technology university, that's Ghana Communication Technology.
okay, so you're a tech person already.
They majored in the school's perception was they want to ensure that these e-learning platforms go higher. So as other schools are like retrieved after the COVID, going face-to-face, they capitalized on 80% online, 20% face-to-face. So most of our lectures were online.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, dive into perception about policing, no. Their perception kind of don't say, I'm sorry. I say, police people look at brides, never he could see him. In see, my first question, me busa is about bribery and corruption. So, ube to me, it's yeah, ube clarify, on say a police people did bribes, many money.
Okay. Before we commence, I will say, before you see someone saying something bad or saying the negative aspect of policing, you should ask yourself, you the indigent or the person listening, you should ask yourself, does the person really know the duties or the work of a police officer? We should first know the duties, so that if you know, okay, what a police officer is supposed to do at what time, when you are out there and then you see something happening, you could actually sense that, okay, this is actually the right thing the officer is doing. So let me briefly take you through the duties of a police officer. Sure. So the core mandates, you say our core mandates of a police officer in general, or a security officer, but we will limit ourselves to police officer. The core mandate is to maintain law and order, to ensure law and order is in place. We will break it down. To maintain law and order, prevent and detect crime. We prevent and detect. When we say we are preventing, let's say I suspect, or let's say I will see you and then educate you. If we educate citizens on do not walk alone at night, we are trying to prevent crime.
Yes.
We are trying to, so per our educations, our regular announcements, together with the NCCs, educating the public on what to do and on what not to do is one of our mandates to prevent. We don't want the thing to happen before we act. It should be like, you act on time, yeah. So prevent crime and detect crime, and then ensure the safety of persons and properties. So some citizens may sit somewhere and then be like, why is it that a police officer is here with a rifle and with a gun guarding this property? Meanwhile, there's no one there. It's one of our duties to ensure persons are safe, properties are safe. When you lock your doors and go to church and then you come back home and then it's not being broken into, you give thanks to God, you give thanks to Ghana Police Service. Because if you are in a community or you are in a country where you have less crime rates, in fact, you could see that the policing is actually
They are working.
we are working. Yeah.
Now, say, the Ghana police, a lot of people are calling them. Now, so let's come say, the Ghana police for age money and experience. You were talking about, you said something, Mr. Dankai. So with this one, can I go and pick one policeman, so maybe I'm some security personnel and I be this second?
Okay, so this is how it goes. naturally per the policing standard, which normally changes within years, what I know is the citizen to police ratio is 1 officer is to 500.
1 officer is to 500
citizens.
Which is to say, who say you are appointed to 500 people.
That's how it's supposed to be. But then day in and day out, the population keep on increase. That's why people always call on like more, like the government should be recruiting, that should be actually the standard. And then I'm sure if a time will come that one day it will be 1:1.
Deal.
That one will be very nice, 1:1, so that you move 1 meter or like 5 meters, you see a police vehicle, a police patrolling, someone walking, the visibility of that actually deter and sack people who have bad mind, people who are.
But say Ebane sounds so I won't say Eddie Humbeshe citizen no but they can't trust same way because who say Nigeria there was this time this situation of stop start or say like that can a lot of people died because almost say someone has say you see a policeman will stop them and then the policeman will ask them say like how do you even own an iPhone, like those kind of. So say if a ban say one policeman to one, that's a police.
I would say it's all education.
Okay.
You have been hearing, I know, that police is your friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is their momoto. And our police will see. So what is your guy my friend?
Yeah, police is actually your friend. And then police work hand in hand with the indigents and then the citizens. So you re-educating the citizen that if you see something, say something. If you suspect something, get closer to any police officer. If you see any police officer, tell the person, oh, you have seen this silly, and whatever you see helps us in preventing crime. Whatever you see or see helps us apprehending lawbreakers. So we educating the public on them not like getting that fear in us. Say, oh, police officer in uniform, so who's so bang and it shouldn't be so. Really, if you see a police officer, you can get close. Whatever you have, if you have a security question and then you ask him and then maybe he's very tight at the moment, I'm sure he can actually channel you to the nearest place that you can get your answers.
So if I'm getting well, I can meet a policeman randomly and ask him any question about security. I can go to the police station and then ask questions about security.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's beautiful.
Let's say you want to even start a business.
Okay.
If you want to start a business and then you know your environment well, if let's say you're a new person in the environment, you can actually go to a police station or any police officer who you think might have stayed around or officer, I want to do this at this. And then I'm seeking your knowledge on it. Because PC, naturally, we have crime-prone areas where maybe what you want to do or what you want to set up might not help, you see. And then the time is, maybe you might be working at night. Okay, then you positioning yourself here is okay. And then normally our patrol cars also work at night. So in case of any emergencies, you can rely on this number. You see, okay, our doors are open. That's why we don't close. Police work 365 days out of 365 days. And then we work day and night. We don't lock police station. Anytime, any day, you can walk into any station and then whatever you have, any question you have or anything bother you, you can go and then spread it out there. And then I'm sure you get your.
So I'm learning a lot. I never knew of these things.
This how you see. This how it is.
Yeah. So guys, I'm still reminding you that we are on Pulse and Styles on West Coast TV. So, Mr. Frank, there is this perception to I call it selective justice. So the public or mostly feel that the policeman, they favor the rich than the poor. This thing. Let me cite an example. There is this something happened here in our community. There is this guy. He was the very first person I interviewed on this show, Mr. Connie Bryan. Shout out. So this man, he owns this thing, snooker.
Sure.
So say one day be ahumachi bi or hana obi friend say a police phobia bani honum. And na or koye no. Na police for no like they were trying to distract ne inkopo no mo playing.
I wouldn't even let you continue, but then I will say, if you say you heard and then police, this is what most of the citizens also don't get it.
Okay.
We actually work with evidences, right? And then perhaps, let's say if something bad might have even happened over there, he might have witnesses.
Oh.
So from there, let's say you heard their commotions or the destruction at your place. I think the first point of call should be even the police.
The police, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then you hearing that it's rather the police causing. You.
That was my question.
You were. And anything is a money thing. So even if something of that sort might have happened, you will see the police officers named in his uniform. And then you see, let me say, if I'm Che, you see Che police, Ghana police, you see the crest, you see the uniform, fully nice dressed.
But private police phone also, is it the same thing?
No, the private securities, some of them, they wear normal black likers, but then
They don't have their name and then...
You know, see the crest, the Ghana police, you know, see the police.
So that is how we can...
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. So back to our question. Is it true that Ghana police favor the rich than the poor?
Okay.
I want to know.
You are saying that the general perception. The general perception that police are seen protecting the rich, powerful, and politically connected,
Yes.
while neglecting ordinary citizens. I wouldn't say it's true. Let's say, from my point of view as a police officer, within a day, there are a series of cases that enters the station. And in this series of cases that enters the station, I would say out of, let's say, 100 cases reported daily,
Mm-hmm.
we might have 90 of them being the ordinary Ghanaians.
Okay.
But since they are not streamlined or headlined in the newspapers, we the ordinary Ghanaians don't see, you don't get to know. But then when, let's say, people in higher position, when their issues pop up, it is going to be captured on televisions, streamlined, headlined in a graphic, but people see and then people follow such cases. But when we break it down, we see that if in a day there are 1,000 cases reported, about we will say 950 are ordinary Ghanaians, which the police assess them and then ensure their rights are being served.
It should be like a police station, like on the TV. No, all of those things will be recorded there because honestly, I always thought that the police, like they favor yeah, because
And then you see the ordinary Ghanaian or the ordinary citizen
okay,
can, I said, willingly, freely, you can walk to any police station. If you think there's something bothering you, go and lodge a complaint, and then complaint is free.
I say complaint is free. That's
Complaint is free. So, and then I just said, number of cases that enters within the day. We can't gather.
so that perception is not true.
No.
Okay. The conversation is getting interesting.
Sure.
But let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue with our conversation. I'm also learning a lot of things today. So let's continue with our conversation. This is Sports and Styles on West Coast TV. Mr. Frank, there is this perception too about police. I'm say if a police upon chance on one bar, there is this thing my little sister keeps saying that is so funny. I say, Obi attacking on our fair police, you know. I've been on money or can never we so baby do on the cool because Crawford no we our fair police me. We want you to clarify that too. What does the police take long when they are being called, and why the siren?
Okay, sure. So, as in, the perception is citizens complain of delays in responding to emergency, crime scenes, or investigation. That's the perception, the general perception. And then
True though.
you want to know if it's true. All right.
And then you any explanations?
Go picking out a born in him. I say, so if you are then, crampa or bini de ordination. You see, let's say, let me cite this example. This is Tesco Hotel.
Yes.
And then from Tesco Hotel to, let's say, Agona Nkwanta Divisional Headquarters. I don't know the distance much, but then let's say it takes 10 minutes or 5 minutes drive from Agona Nkwanta to Tesco. Do you think the same hours or the same minute drive will be taken from Agona Nkwanta Divisional Police Headquarters to Apimini?
No.
Okay, fine. That is a perception. So, are you talking about the delayance in administering our work? I wouldn't say police intentionally delays. Me, myself, I didn't know how police worked, like, as you know, how until I joined.
Okay.
Because I never had the chance to take a phone, call any emergency number. Initially, when I was a civilian or when I was way back home, I used to hear this perception. Until me, I joined police office. I joined the Ghana Police Service. And then I go to know, indeed, Ghana Police is working. You see, when there is an emergency, without any of our short code numbers, wherever you are located, let's say you are calling from Western Region, you call, the call will be directed to Accra. It will automatically direct to Western Region Police Command. For us to know where you are standing. When you give us the detail or the situation on grounds, a patrol vehicle will be deployed to your destination. So you saying that, you see, whenever there is a problem, in fact, you are in fear and panic. So it's your wish and your prayers. Like after the call, the police should be there. But then maybe road to your house, you are even at a new site. You should count that and reminding. You see, when you're under panic or you're under pressure, 1 minute could be like 10 minutes for you. So let's say there's an emergency. They saw someone, you are sleeping at 1 a.m. Then there are plantain behind your window. They went to Riri. When you entered and then you saw a shadow of the plantain, you felt like, hey, Obi na my window keep trying. Okay, but you have called Ghana Police. There is an armed robber or there's someone trying to cut my window. Police are saying, where are you? Police have taken the details. Police is coming. You, because you're under pressure, you might feel they have taken long. And then who knows? I don't know your location, but maybe from the distance from the headquarters or wherever the patrol to your location might be like few minutes, or like it would take like let's say 10 minutes or 15 minutes. The police, because the police want to hurry up and reach your destination, the exigency demand to prevent traffic, blah blah, to ensure that you, the caller, you, the citizen or the indigent is safe, police will be blowing siren. And then when we are getting closer to your destination, we off it. The normal Ghanaian will come back and tell you that the police officer is afraid. That's why the person is blowing siren. So if police officers don't blow siren, and then we take longer because of traffic here and there, and then we get there late. The normal Ghanaian will complain. When we blow the siren and get there in time, and then we understand. We understand, like, because every caller is a potential ally. We understand whoever that calls. They say there's a norm or a saying that anyone who enters a police station, even if the person is naked, we listen to the person to see actually what is wrong.
Okay.
So we can't just project, watch and say you are mad. No, say whatever you want to say, we will write.
Okay.
Even if a mad person enters a police station and lodge a complaint, you will write and full.
For real?
Sure. Anything you bring, we will write. So, of course, it will come. We will come. So
I would say, the citizens now near Pekasa.
I wouldn't say it's a citizens in Pekasa, but then Americans say distance matters. The delays isn't intentionally because that's what we have devoted ourselves to do. That is our work. That's what we do for the government to pay us.
Okay.
So let's say my work is to apprehend crime and as a law offenders or law breakers. So if there's a distress call that there's something happening here and I'm being deployed to go, I'll go in haste.
Okay.
So
if
I would like to clear the general public their mind that no police officer will intentionally delay in saving you, But we have, should we say, environmental factors. Some factors may be you, where you are, your location could be a factor, the time frame could be a factor, a whole lot.
Okay. So I've understood that place very clearly. So the location and then the reason why the siren is always on is to get people out of the traffic.
There is a saying that we the police sometimes break rules to catch or apprehend rule breakers.
Okay.
Let's say we have seen someone who is actually driving recklessly.
Yeah.
And then maybe we will say he's driving under the influence of alcohol.
Okay.
So we saw the person driving recklessly and then he bypassed a patrol car. Maybe the driving is really dangerous. We, the police officer, if there is a patrol vehicle, you will see the police officer maybe even using one way to ensure that he is going to save life. But then a normal Ghanaian who doesn't even know where the car is going might stand somewhere, take his phone video, a police officer, and I'm so I was on a person doing it with any person, but then you don't know the call he has received. Maybe he's going to save someone. So I would urge the general public also to lower their tone sometimes and then ensure.
Let's stand the police bill.
So.
Okay. This conversation, we are still on Pause and Style West Coast TV. So there is this question too that I want to ask, the view on how the police sometimes use force to arrest the citizens and all of those things. Because I've seen some before.
You have seen
yeah, like the guys on that I was talking about, they beat the guy and Kasa. That's we were explaining to us that sometimes he could even be like a private policeman. They beat him, his eyes. There was blood on his eyes, like his head was broken and all of that. Like sometimes the brutality. Let me put it the brutality. Yeah. So can you also like do right on that?
That's the perception. The police are sometimes seen as a heavy-handed, especially during protest, crowd control or arrest. It's good. You see, we have instances. You see, especially protest, crowd control, or in a process of arrest. You see, before, let's say I'm being sent to come and then arrest you or invite you. In a nice way, I'll come, identify myself to you, and then tell you the reason why I'm here.
Okay.
You see, and then the law gives it the power, I would say the power, that we can use a minimum force.
Okay.
To arrest someone who indeed needs to be arrested. So let's say I'm sent to arrest you. I'll come, identify myself. I'm so and so. My name is so and so police officer from this place. And then there is a case being lodged against you. Per this, you have the right to remain silent, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you say will be taken and then it means against you. So I would like you to follow me. This is a nice way. But then the normal Ghanaian, I wouldn't even use the normal Ghanaian. You see, whenever you are going to make an arrest, You wouldn't know the intention of the person you're going to arrest. And then some people even feel like, okay, this small police officer, but then we don't have police boy. If even the person is young, as you could see that the person is young, have you ever heard police boy before? We are all policemen, police women. So as he is a law enforcer, you have to give him that respect and then just comply. Let's go. But then some people try to resist arrest. And the process of resisting the arrest, there might be force in handcuffing and then that might result in what people, I won't call it that. I still call it minimum force. We use the minimum force to ensure we get you.
Okay.
Because if you comply, we are good to go. But if you struggle with us...
But you see, I think I've heard about situations Omoka say handcuff my hound mean something. Maybe I know something the Pakon will try to resist the arrest or something like that. But is it every arrest now also a handcuff group?
Oh no, some are based on invitation.
Okay.
Some, you see, policing is nice. We are with the citizen, it's nice. Let's say someone have lodged a complaint. Sometimes we can even take a phone, call you. We are inviting you. So I'm the one handling your case. Appear by maybe tomorrow 8 a.m. As a normal Ghanaian, you come and clarify yourself. That's it. Come and assist in investigation. So we have types of arrest. We can arrest based on warrant. We can arrest through invitation. And then let me tell you one thing that the normal Ghanaian doesn't know. The police officer has the powers to arrest either in uniform or not. And then this is what the law states. A police officer can make an arrest when the offense or crime is committed in his presence. So let's say as we are sitting here, and then I see that there is a crime going on here.
Okay, and you know your uniform.
I can make an arrest. But the normal Ghanaian will sit back and be like, you can go to someone and be like, where is your warrant? I need warrant before. Police officer doesn't need warrant. If he knows what you are doing is wrong.
Okay.
Ask yourself, so as I'm here and then as we are having this show and then boom, there is a disaster in front here. And then there's huge traffic. Cars are not going, cars are not coming. Do you think I'll continue this show? No. I'll post and show I'll go and then open traffic for movement of the normal Ghanaian. Someone will be going for night, someone will be going for interview. You have to read you see. So, but then that one, the Ghanaians don't talk, but then you go to someone's house and ask you that. I know my right. Where is a warrant?
To arrest.
To arrest. Hey, we have a warrant. We have some arrests that you need warrant. Court can give you even court orders. But then, if the offense is being committed in my face, oh no. I have the power. The laws give me the power to make the arrest, to make effect of that person. So
sure. Guys, we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue with this conversation. Welcome from the commercial break. We are still on Force and Styles on West Coast TV. Mr. Frank, way so. Yes, say police people are very, very rude. They are very, very disrespectful and everything. Omu feel say because they have the power, they can do whatever they want to their citizens and then go scot-free. And also know what's your take on that?
Okay, so that's unprofessional conduct of some officers. That's perception. Some officers are rude, intimidated. That's the general perception the average Ghanaian have. That some officers are rude, intimidating, or disrespectful in their dealing, day in and day out works. Okay, so I will say for my clarification on that, while unprofessional behavior exists, it does not represent all officers.
Okay.
There is a saying that if you be a men's home, and then police at an institution is a very big institution. That are not meant, if we are to count, I don't know, but it's a very big institution. And then wherever we have more than thousands of people, we have individual differences. everyone's character and then everyone's background, wherever the person is, was brought up. But then for professionalism is key. No matter where you were raised, no matter how hard your heart is, no matter the background or the situation you have, whenever you are in the uniform, you should be professional. And then I wouldn't generalize it as policing, like police officer being rude, they are being unprofessional. Due to this, there are a lot of instances that police have been doing day in and day out announcement, giving newsletters, doing publications for the normal Ghanaian to report any unprofessionalism about or any bad conduct you think you experience with them, because we want to ensure that we uproot the bad nut. And then that's what the vision of Ghana Police want to ensure, that they uproot the bad nut, save the ingredients from the chaff, and then ensure the day in and day out activities or our core mandate are being delivered to the last person in the country.
So if I'm guessing you right, a citizen like me,
Yeah, sure.
I can report a policeman.
Oh yeah, sure. If you think you have had a bad encounter with the officer.
So if I report the officer, is he going to be arrested? Is the officer going to be arrested?
Oh yeah,
okay.
And there will be investigation. That will be. It's going to be easy. We arrest based on evidences.
Okay.
So investigation will be launched into your case. Any case you bring, there's an investigation. So we investigate. If we see that indeed he went wayward as compared to what he was supposed to do, there's punishment. There are a lot of punishment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, I never knew that. So if I have my evidence that, oh, this policeman has mishandled me,
Sure.
I can take my evidence to
The nearest police station.
and then that policeman would be
We will learn.
investigation. There will be investigation up.
You brought.
There will be proof over.
You brought.
It's okay. So move a investigation. I say no question. Police mishandled me. He will be punished.
Yeah, sure. He will be penalized.
Okay.
And then I know a lot of Ghanaians know about it. This one, a lot of Ghanaians know about it.
Oh, and then the market too.
Oh yeah, a lot of.
Then because minim say a lot of the policemen, they always have their way, because say we me ankasa my colleague nsi obekata so ama una say
No.
asem na kakoye.
No.
It's never.
No, it's not done that way.
Okay.
It's not done that. Me myself, me as I'm here, I don't have my way out. No one has his way out. So you have to just ensure that you are doing the right thing at the right time. That's why I always say I like learning on the job. If you know what you have to do, you administer freely. Just know what you're supposed to do. And then as the normal citizen is knowing their right, you know your right as an officer, what I'm to do at the right time. I'm supposed to do this, I'm not supposed to do this. If you also have your proof, there are a lot of issues or allegations that has been alleged against a lot of officers, and then the officers too have won the cases.
Okay.
If they know what they were doing, and they can also prove beyond reasonable doubt, through investigations you will know he does it.
Tebusuafo police so we yanko. Baby enti asibia o se betima ko police station. Ebo policeman na se bibi twe wadwuna. E betima e this policeman dem pocho. Dey na se treden police no. Obehwe wase. O se policeman is your friend. So soon we've come to the end of today's show. But before we log out, mpocho ewo obia ebe ya. Ebe chia na anything you can just do and your people learn. If there is any advice to that you give to
the general public.
Yeah.
All right, so before we end the show, I would just greet the should we say the people we work with, that's the citizens. They are the people we work with. They are our potential allies. So I'll extend my regards to everyone, and then I'll encourage everyone that if you see, we police, we work with the civilians. So if you see there's something bad going on, your thought and your views, or you sharing it to the police, it will help us prevent crime happening, the rate of crime happening. So if you see something, I always say, if you see something, say something.
Okay.
Sure.
If you see something, say something. Thanks for sticking with us. Catch you same time next week. We are out.